Hi guys, welcome to your new language key. This time we will see used to and would to talk about past habits. Okay, let's go then. First, take a look at these sentences and see how it's used. The used to and would. Number one, they used to live in London. Number two, I used to like olives. Now I can't even see them. We would always go to the seaside for our holidays, but one holiday we went to the mountains instead. Take a look. Okay? Ready? Let me ask you something. Are these sentences happening in any specific time lapse? Past, present, or future? These actions are happening in the past. This is talking about something that it just ended. But why? Because these actions that I talked about are officially over. It maybe used to be a routine, but those actions aren't happening no more in the real present, in the real world right now. Let's try again, sorry. They used to live in London. See the red color, please. Used to live in London. This is happening in the past. But they live now in Paris. This is the present, okay? Now, the other one with would. Look again, the red word. We will always go to the seaside for our holidays. Okay, this is happening in the past, or happened in the past. But one holiday, we went to the mountains instead. This action was interrupted by something, so it stopped. When we talk about things in the past that are not true anymore, we can do it in different ways. Okay? The first one is using used to plus infinitive. But Miss, tell me, how can I use the word used to? Okay, we can use the word or the verb used to talk about past states that are not true anymore. Okay? For example, let's say you had a routine in the past or some event happened in the past, but that event, that situation is now over. Okay? So, for example, number one, we used to, here it is, live in New York when I was a kid. When this happened? When I was a kid. That's in the past. How can I figure out this is happening in the past? Because the word was. So this happened in the past. When I was a kid. I was a kid, and in that time, we used to live in New York. This is over. Number two, there didn't used to be a supermarket there. When did it open? Okay, let's say that we're not paying attention to this one because I will explain the question marks then, but focus in a negative form. There didn't used to. Why did I use this structure? Okay, if you're paying enough attention, you already, I hope, you already know that used is in the past, because the base form of this verb is use, but I am using used to. This means is in past. In English, remember, if you want to deny something, we have to be very, very careful with the tense of this verb. For example, in this situation, I wrote didn't used to. Why? Because used to is in past. When I try to deny, I have to use the word do, but in past. So I just used there didn't used to be a supermarket there. And next, did you used to have a garden? Remember, the structure in questions is different. We place first our modal verb, then the person or the pronoun, and then the used to in this case. Entonces voy a tratarlo de explicar en esta parte en español. Podemos usar el used to, la expresión used to, para hablar de estados que ya se terminaron y que ya no suceden en este presente, en el mundo de ahora. En la primera oración escribí, we used to live in New York when I was a kid. Nosotros solíamos vivir en Nueva York cuando yo era un niño. ¿Cuándo pasó esto? Cuando yo era un niño. Si lo quieren igual poner al revés, se puede. Cuando era un niño, nosotros solíamos vivir en Nueva York. Esto es algo que ya terminó. La siguiente, que es la que más me interesa. There didn't used to be a supermarket there. Ahí no solía haber un supermercado. ¿Cuándo abrió? Entonces, Miss, ¿por qué esta vez le está cambiando? ¿Por qué aquí lo está poniendo con D? Y aquí lo pone con used to. ¿Por qué? Ok. Used to, si se dan cuenta, está conjugado en pasado. Porque la forma normal, por así decirlo, sin conjugar, es use. Entonces, cuando en inglés queremos negar algo, tenemos que ser muy cuidadosos con ver en qué tiempo se está negando. En este caso, como used to está en pasado, ahora nos toca negarlo. Si lo queremos negar, nos toca negarlo con la palabra do, pero en pasado también. Didn't use. Y ya no escribimos didn't used to. Acuérdense que sería como una doble conjugación y eso ya no va, ¿ok? Y la última, que es una pregunta. Primero utilizamos el verbo modal, que en este caso es el do, pero en pasado, como aquí, si se dan cuenta. Did, después ponemos la persona. Did you used to have a garden? Tú solías tener un jardín. Para esto, bueno, más adelante explico. Okay. We can also use the used to talk about past habits, repeated past actions. That means you used to do something in the past very regularly and now it's not happening. So, I used to. What did you used to? Go swimming every Thursday when I was at school. This was a routine. This was something very usual for this person. Okay? And now, she used to smoke, but she gave up a few years ago. Entonces, cuando hablemos de una acción que solía ser una rutina en el pasado, obviamente, también podemos usar used to para acciones que tenían cierta repetición. I used to, yo solía a ir a nadar cada jueves, cuando yo iba a la escuela, cuando estaba en la escuela. Entonces, aquí tenemos used to go. She used to, ¿a qué solía hacer o qué solía hacer esta persona? She used to smoke. Ella solía fumar, pero ella como lo dejó unos años atrás. Okay, if you have a visual intelligence, you may find this easier in this way, right? Write like this, grow like this. Okay, so if I want to talk a statement or let's say an affirmative sentence, I should use I used to, you used to, he, she, it used to, we used to, you used to, they used to. We have no problem. The writing is not different in he, she, it. It stays the same because it's past. Okay? Let's remember that in past, the he, she, it pronouns are the same. So now as a negative negative sentences. So, I didn't used to. Can you see that I am not using the did here? Why? Because I already deny here with didn't. With did and also in negative or did not. So you didn't used to. He, she, it didn't used to. We didn't used to. You didn't used to. They didn't used to. Okay? Like that. Now, as a question. Remember that now we have to write first the did. Did I used to? Did you used to? Did he, she, it used to? Did we used to? Did you used to? Did they used to? So with the word did in the questions and in negative, you shouldn't write the did here, like in this case, for example. Sorry. Okay? Now, the second form, would plus infinitive. Using the word would is quite formal, is more formal than the word used to. It is often used in stories. There is no negative or question form. It's just like that. To talk about past habits, okay? And note that we can't usually use would to talk about past states. That doesn't mean it's wrong, but this means that it's not that usual. When we use this word, the word would, we have to be very careful and try to explain the context that we are talking in past. Otherwise, we can confuse it with a conditional. When Emmanuel was younger, when he was younger, so that's in the past, he would bake chocolate cakes. So this means that Emmanuel used to have this tradition, this situation, but this doesn't happen anymore. Okay? Okay. If you need a translation because you are very used to translate every word or you learn easily translating words, there you have a little clue. Used to means solía, solías, solían, solías. For example, I used to, yo solía. You used to, tú solías. Okay? And would means the copretérito or pretérito imperfecto in Spanish. For example, I would go, íbamos. You would go, ibas. Okay? Now, I like here these exercises. Please, you only need to complete with the word used to here in the blank spaces. And okay, and here I leave you another exercise. I think it's very easy. The instructions are right in there. If you have any question about how to do it, or if you need help, you can ask me. I rather prefer by mail. Nada más que decirles, me despido. Esta actividad va a durar martes y miércoles, con tal de que la hagan bien, por favor. Entonces nos estamos viendo. Cualquier pregunta, aquí estoy. Bye bye.